made this thing easy to work on. Ain't like that. There it is. Yeah, all pressure gauge worked good. Just might be able to use this on something. BDO should be a good gauge. Okay, I got the plug out. Now this won't fit because this part here hits the manifold. So I gotta have a riser. So that's what I'm using. Just I don't know, it's off of Harley-Davidson or something, I think. Anyway, I use Permatex 2 on the threads. That's what I use, CLE threads. See if I can get this in there. Yep, that barely fit, barely. Just barely. Yep, that's hitting the distributor. Hitting the distributor right there. Maybe if I take that nut off, it'll barely make it. I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna make it. Nope. Still hitting the distributor. Right there. Okay, so now what? Well, I put the plug back in because this ain't working, not enough room. And I'm coming out of the port right here above the oil filter. I'm gonna try it out. See if that works. That's right. I got the light wired up. Got the sending wire wired up. Positive and negative wired up to the key. Or to work. Sure to work there. All right. See if we got any oil pressure. Yeah, we got oil pressure. Yeah, we got oil pressure. With the manual gauge, it was going up to about 60, almost up to 80 pounds when you first crank it up. Well, it's going up to 60 pounds for sure. So, different gauges show different results, but the bottom line is it's got oil pressure and the gauge works. It might not be accurate, but it's working. So, gonna go with that and see what happens. Okay, I got the oil pressure gauge swapped out, and I lost 10 pounds of oil pressure, and that could be because of the difference in the gauges, and it could be because I moved the sending unit from here to down here. Could have something to do with it. But anyway, it's got at running temperature, idling, it's got 25 pounds of pressure, so that's fine. It did have 35 with the other gauge, but now I don't have to worry about oil squirting up on the windshield anymore, I don't believe, so it should have solved that problem. You notice no new tires or wheels yet. I hadn't appropriated the money yet to buy a tire or wheels, so these are new tires, so we're gonna go with them for now. Okay, the valve covers. Okay, I got a matching pair of these breathers for the valve covers because it's got one on each side. I already got one over there. And this one kind of matches it, but I got two exactly like this one. And the problem is, it won't fit in the hole. Won't go in there. So, in order to make these fit, I got to get in here and hog these holes out just a little bit. And so I'm gonna pull the valve covers off, do that, so won't get any no shavings in the engine. And while I got the valve covers off, I'm gonna paint them. So I already got the bolts out, so let me get them off and hog them holes out, get ready to paint them. I got this aluminum bit, cutting bit. In case you don't know, they got different bits for cutting steel and cutting aluminum, so when you get ready to cut metal, make sure you got the right one. Okay, after I got the hole walled out, where the breather fits perfect, Took soap and water, washed it all down to get all the oil and any flakes of aluminum off of it. And I'm just gonna take wire brush, get in the pins there and rough this up a little bit where the paint will stick better. So yeah, I'm just gonna rough it up with a wire brush. All right, our stick now. Says paint and order stick now. We're gonna find out. But first thing I want to do is heat them up. So we'll know how to do that. Yeah, them blue jean pant legs, some old wore out overall blue jean pant legs come in handy. More ways than one. All right, after 2 coats of satin black, satin canyon black, Rust-Oleum 2-time, well, that 2-time ultra cover, that's the best paint, spray paint I could find. I mean, I'm sure they got other good paint out there, but this works good for me. So yeah, I got 2 coats of that on it. That'll work. Yeah, let it dry. So let it dry 24 hours. I'm gonna come back, rub some silver over it. Imagine that. So when I get these valve covers back on, we're gonna do a first crank of 2019. Yep. I would say a cold start, but it's like 70 degrees here in southern Mississippi today, so I don't think we can call it a cold start, even though the motor's cold. It ain't been cranked yet. So I'm gonna call it the first start of 2019. And we may even take a ride. No red, you can't drive this time, you drove last time. Valve covers 2.0. Now I know some of you guys would have done yours different. And yeah, they got all kind of ways to do them. It just depends on what you like. But I think this looks good. I like this. I was gonna rub more silver on the sides and all, but I decided not to. I'm gonna leave them just like they are for now. I like it. I really do. Yeah, that's a good shot right there. Good shot of the engine right there. Yeah, I was gonna take you guys for a ride, but I got some other things come up. I ain't gonna be able to do that right now, but I am gonna crank it up and bring it outside where I can take pictures of it. So we're gonna do that. But I did start doing some more spider webs in the car, and I videoed a lot of the process, but some reason the first time it ever happened, but my camera seemed to lose the video, so I don't know, maybe it's mad at me for not doing anything last few weeks, I don't know, but it didn't, I recorded it, but the camera didn't record it, so I don't know what happened. But anyway, I got a little bit done. I'm gonna show you what I got done there, ain't much. Yeah, I got some spider webs going on there. I got that, I'm doing some more there. And on this side, do the same thing on this side. So I got that done. Not much, a little bit, got a little bit done. Okay guys, I've been doing some more spider webs in the car. And I'm going to show you the videos of that, some of that. Hopefully my camera didn't lose the videos like it did last time, so we'll see. Anyway, but before I do that, I've had several people ask me, what is the cost of building this rat rod? And of course I say, well, I'm not done yet. So my plan is, when I get done, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you guys how much it cost me to build this rat rod. And then some of them want to know parts and labor. Well, labor is kind of tough because I've got probably 700, probably 800 hours in building this thing. And you guys know that shop time is not cheap. So my question is, how much do you guys think my shop time is worth? For me and my shop and all these tools per hour, what is it worth? The reason I ask that is because, I mean, if we put that in, it's going to cost a whole lot more to build this rat rod than you'd ever get out of it if you tried to sell it. For example, say if I got, just say 600 hours I got in this, and just say, for example, $20 an hour, and my shop time is not worth but $20 an hour at 600 hours, that's $12,000 right there just for the labor to build this rat rod. So if you just charge it, let's a measly $20 an hour and add you parts, if you add parts and labor together, you're gonna have a whole lot more money tied up in this rat rod than it'd ever be worth it you could ever sell it for. Man, I don't know, it's gonna be a tough one there. So my question is, how much is my time worth in this shop? What would you guys say my time was worth? And if I was to sell this rat rod, that's gonna be a totally different story how much my time is worth. So how much would you, if you was to build a rat rod like this to sell, what would you charge per hour for your time in this shop? The reason I'm asking that is because it's possible, I'm building rat rods, I can't keep building rat rods, they cost money to build, and the only way I could keep building them is if I start selling some. Of course, I'm in love with all of them, I don't want to part with none, but if I decide to sell one, I need to have a rough idea of what I should try to get for it. So that'd be another question. The 454 Rat Recon, what would you think it's worth? What would you expect to pay for it if you decided to buy it? What would you expect to get for it if you tried to sell it? And same with this car, what would you expect to pay for this car? And what would you expect to sell it for if you built it to sell? What would you expect this particular car right here? So that's all some good questions that I don't have an answer for, and so I need your guys' help to figure out the answer to those questions. But anyway, we're moving right along. This thing, I'm not in a hurry to finish this car because probably the first time I'm going to show it is the Atomic Blast, which is going to be in April. So I got till then to finish this car, and I'm still going to do the tires and wheels like we talked about. Matter of fact, probably next week I'm going to order all that. I was going to do it a month ago, but no hurry. So probably next week I'm probably going to order the tires and wheels that we talked about earlier. But I wanted to finish all the webbing. I wanted to more or less finish building the car before I worry about tires and wheels. So probably next week or so I'll be done with all the webbing like I want it. And I'm going to show you some pictures of what I got. Of course, it's not painted yet. I still got to take them all out. Once I get them all built, I'm going to take them all out, hang them on a rope line and paint them, rub silver over them, and I'll be done with that. Alright, food for thought. Making more spider webs. Start with, I got weld nuts for mounting. I just use that, put that bolt in there to hold the nut till I get the nut welded, and I take it out and put one of these stove bolts in a flat washer, because the wire, the number 9 wire, is going to weld to that flat washer, so I can unbolt the web to get it out to clean behind it or whatever. So yeah, that's what we're doing. What I got here, I got kind of like a basic structure of the web welded together to hold it like that, so I can unbolt it and bring it over to my table and finish filling in the web. Because I don't want to have to work, I got to work on the table because I'm too old. I don't move too good to be able to bend around in all these positions. So yeah, I'm gonna unbolt it now, put it on the table, finish it up. So that's the way I'm doing them, right there. It's kind of dark, I don't know if you see it very well, but what I got here, I welded some nuts. This is where something like this, it's a cordless grinder really comes in handy. If you just want to grind off a little paint somewhere to weld, like I need to grind a little paint off a welder nut, this works perfect for that. So yeah, don't use these much, but when it comes to doing a little grinding like this, yeah, this is which one I go to. Now what I'm doing is, I'm getting the outline, the basics of the spider web. I already got wire here, and I need to bend another one around and go to there, then around and up to here. And then I could kind of fill in a little bit to hold it steady, the design steady, that can unbolt it, take the screws out and bring it over to my table and finish building the web. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. Okay, I've got enough of it welded together so it'll hold its shape when I unbolt it. So now I can unbolt it and bring it to the table where I can work sitting in my chair where I like to be. Yeah, I like working in a chair. It was kind of hot still. All right, there we go. Basic shape. Now I can finish it up. Okay guys, that's kind of what it looks like. The light coming in from that window over there makes it hard to see, but when I get done with it, I'll bring it outside where we got some good light and get some good pictures of it, videos of it, how it looks, but you can see a little bit there. Yeah, that'll work. That's what I wanted right there. More spider webs. Yeah, I'm gonna put a big nasty spider up there in that corner somewhere, so yeah, we're gonna do that too. All right, food for thought. Okay, got the rest of my spider web built and painted, rubbed silver on them, got them hung up there. About ready to bolt them back in the car. Man, I hate that wet floor. Look at that. Wet, 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 wet. Okay, big nasty spider. There she is. And she's big. She's pretty big. Look at them jaws. Man. Big nasty spider. So my question is she big and nasty enough? Yeah, okay, simple sheet metal here. I just pretty much done this the same way I done the eyeballs on red. Brake line, number 9 wire. Piece of wire for the jaws. This here's a bolt head. I just chucked up in the drill and run it on the grinder, smooth it, rounded it off. That's another bolt head. Big bolt head, little bolt head. Yeah. Big nasty spider. And yesterday I ordered the tires and wheels. So I got 2 pie crust cheater slicks for the back white wall, and 2 Torque Thrust D wheels for the slicks, and I got 2 21-inch Model A white wall tires for the front. So yeah, when they come in, I'll unbox them. We'll get some videos of what that looks like. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I strap her ass down good to that spider web, because I sure don't want her getting loose to get up in the house. Not with them jaws. Yeah. Big old nasty spider. But yeah. I just want to show you guys my spider. I know you guys are looking for it. Been wanting one for a long time, so there it is. All right. Appreciate you.